G'day YouTube, I'm SnakeOfBacon and I'm going to be reviewing some GameCube games. 5 in fact. See? Starting with Wave Race Blue Storm. And to show I'm serious, I'm going to eat a cricket. Yeah. Look at the little cricket. Look at the little buggy bug. Nom nom nom. Yeah. Nom nom nom. Wave Race Blue Storm. Cricket tastes a little bit like peanuts, you know. This is Wave Race Blue Storm, an early Nintendo GameCube exclusive, and the sequel to Wave Race 64, which was the sequel to a Game Boy game that no one cares about. I have no idea how to play Wave Race Blue Storm, so I had to do all of these tutorials.
That's the way.
And I will say this, the controls are very, very complicated. I tried for at least 4 minutes to do this Superman after all the basic tutorials. I press B, I press up and down, it just doesn't work. When this game came out, the water physics were a big deal. I mean, the water in this game looks great, it's amazing what the GameCube can do with water. And there aren't really that many other games, well, obviously there are now, but there were absolutely no other games with water like this when it came out. It was in a league of its own. But apart from the water, the graphics were pretty average. Anyway, graphics aren't important, so let's move on. The game loads fast, and you can play around with a little bubble while it does. And yeah, really, that's how long it takes to load a race. Barely any time at all. Your main objective is to beat all of the championships. This is the first one, and oh gosh, I have absolutely no hope. See, it's already complex enough to control your jet ski or sea-doo or whatever in flat water, but this water is hardly ever flat. It's a raging beast. It constantly changes, and it's realistic in that respect, but it's extremely hard to race on. It just throws you around all over the place. Going straight is borderline impossible, and turning is harder. If you try to turn left but a wave is pushing you right, well, tough luck, and you're going to get stuck on platforms a lot. Little things, little obstacles, you'll get stuck on them, and then you've got no hope, because, of course, you have no brakes or reverse. Any mistakes, and, well, you could be stuck forever, like this.
That's right.
It's heaven and hell. Yes, the dynamic water effects are very good and very unique. But on the other side of that, they can make the game incredibly frustrating and challenging. I had enough today. I couldn't stand more than 2 hours of this. Let's try and stay on the good side of things though, because this is a very, very good game. I mean, it's unlike any other game I've ever played, and yeah, the water is the main thing. The water's incredible though. Weather affects the water in different ways. On each lap the tide changes, so new shortcuts might pop out of nowhere, and you really have to have a keen eye for them or you will miss them. And then there's the turbo. Respect the turbo. If you don't, you will always lose. See, the turbo is a handy tool for getting in the front and giving yourself a stupendous boost of speed. But it comes with the adverse effect of making your watercraft, which already handled like a beach ball stuck in a wave pool. If you want an idea of what turbo mode feels like, blow up a balloon and let go of it. Your craft will just fly around with reckless abandon, and there is nothing more annoying than being in the lead at a race, using your turbo over the finish line, and because it just makes you spin out of control wildly, coming 8th. Oh.
Too bad. We'll get him
next time. That's the way.
I don't think there's going to be a next time for quite a while. I am very frustrated. Look, okay. It's a very different, dynamic, challenging game and everything, but it takes an extremely long time to master, and you'll need to master it if you want to have any hope of getting anywhere in the game. Like, maybe if I played this game every day for 5 weeks, I could get the hang of it, but after 2 hours of trying the same cup and failing on the 3rd race, no thank you, I've had enough. Look, you can probably find this game fairly cheaply, and you know, it's a great game, and I suppose you could say it's a must-have for your GameCube, but only if you're hardcore and serious about this kind of thing.